You're watching newspaper headlines. On New Telegraph front page, Kaduna school children, one teacher died, 6 hospitalized, says GOC. Answer: Albanese executive escaped from custody. Federal government sets up infrastructure development fund to bridge gaps. CBN, external reserves resume gradual decline from $34.45 billion. On this Nigerian newspaper front page, no ransom paid for release of 137 Kaduna school pupils, reveals federal government. Federal government seeks Interpol arrest warrants for escapee Binance executive. Governors may seek new revenue allocation formula over state police. Speak up on Israeli-Gaza crisis, Akpabio tax IPU. Edo CJ reviews panel, probing Shaibu replaces 2 members. Death toll in Bauchi armed stampede rises to 7. On business day front page, money supply growth slows on CBN liquidity squeeze. Nigerians' human capital at risk as bandits run riot. Tax and spend and tax, shaping Nigeria's fiscal future. On the Guardian newspaper front page, vandalism of 117 power towers cost 12.8 billion naira, threatens $7 billion loan. Son died, 30 injured in Plateau communal clashes. No ransom paid for 137 Kaduna pupils, says federal government. Nigeria unveils $200 million global donor initiative to boost SMEs. Lagos arraigns 2 medical doctors for alleged involuntary manslaughter. Binance, experts flay executives escape as federal government files tax evasion charges. Trade unionists demand removal of Ajaero Abure from Labour Party. Federal government to liberalize metering, allow consumers buy directly from approved vendors. On Silent Times newspaper front page, Nigerian government sends Interpol after fleeing Binance director. Israel, we won't abide by United Nations Security Council ceasefire resolution on Gaza. BDC gets $10K from CBN to sell at 1,269 naira per dollar. Kwam1 explains why he seized passports of his band members. Nigerian government invites Gumi for questioning. Federal government arraigns man who accused Fashola of writing judgment for a presidential election tribunal. Federal government insists no ransom paid for Kaduna school children's release. He showed his true color after we won election for him. Wike slams Fubara. Labour Party convention to go ahead amidst Abure NLC fight. On the Matrix newspaper front page, Tinubu approves renewed Hope Fund to address infrastructure deficit. Accusation, counter-accusations trail escape of Binance official. Nigeria seeks joint regional protection of undersea cables. Wike renews hostility against Fubara, says he showed his true color after we won election for him. Federal government charges blogger to court over accusing Fashola of writing PEPC's judgment. CBN warns BDCs against selling forex above 1,269 naira per dollar, threatens to sanction errant operators. 6.8 million naira arch fare. Italian pilgrims demand refund. 6 of 137 rescued Kaduna students hospitalized. Teacher dies. 44-year-old opposition candidate wins Senegal presidential election. War on Gaza. United States turns back on Israel at UN Security Council. Binance executive fled Nigeria with smuggled passports, reveals NSA. On Vanguard newspaper front page, NSA launches global manhunt as Binance official flees custody. Okwama killings. Let displaced villagers return home, Niger Delta leaders beg Tinubu. Labour Party convention to go ahead amid Abure NLC fight. Gumi quizzed over comment on kidnappings. How Nigeria saved 300 billion naira on second Niger bridge bypass design. NG expresses concern over growing insecurity. On the Punch newspaper front page, Binance chief, federal government contacts Interpol, soldiers held over detainees escape. Federal government deducts 415 billion naira state allocations for debt servicing. CBN BDCs to sell dollar at 1,269 naira. Federal government threatens Gumi with arrest, condemns reckless statement. Ondo farmers protest alleged farmlands takeover by a Chinese firm. Igbo Gani Adams on war path over assassination allegation. Kaduna hosts freed pupils, 28 kidnapped in fresh attack. Nigerians may spend over 725 billion around 2024 Hajj. On Daily Independence newspaper front page, federal government denies paying ransom to free 137 Kaduna school children. No hiding place for fleeing Binance regional manager, says federal government. Tinubu okays infrastructure fund to fast-track project development. Zulum names 168 aides, 104 chairmen, board members of agencies, commissions. Net fund doles out 23 billion naira for research funding across Nigeria. Senegal on the verge of electing its youngest president ever. Edo Chief Judge reviews Shabu's impeachment probe panel. Editors express concern over growing insecurity across the country. On the Daily Times newspaper front page, no ransom paid for release of kidnapped Kuriga school children, reviews federal government. Second Niger Bridge, federal government saves 300 billion naira from new design. Edo CJ reviews panel probing Shabu replaces 2 members. Tinubu approves renewed Hope Infrastructure Development Fund. On Platform Times front page, NCC files criminal charges against MTN, others. Federal government confirms no ransom paid for Kaduna school children's release. Petrol price crash in Nigeria as NNPC announces new price for marketers. Be mindful of EFCC, governor warns local government chairman. Northern Coalition demands release of other residents still held by terrorists. Amotekun apprehends bus driver in Osun for alleged abduction, attempted assault of 15-year-old. Civil society group urges government action to secure Nigerian pilgrims' participation in 2024 Hajj. On Blueprint front page, Kuriga student. Our abductors fed us with bread and Akara, never molested us. Traffickers using fake jobs to lure Nigerians abroad, NAPTIP warns. Editors urge federal government states to step up on security. Akpabio seeks IPU's voice in ending Gaza-Israeli conflict. Debt service fund rises to 7.8 trillion naira in 2023. And finally, on Nigerian News Direct newspaper front page, Naira appreciation crashes PMS ex-depot prices. NGX trading closes negatively as investors anticipate outcome of MPC meeting. 20 aspirants express interest in Ondo APC PDP governorship ticket. Renewed Hope Infrastructure Fund, Tinubu to revamp airport, terminals, ports, others. Zakat distribution, death toll hits 8 in Bauchi stampede. Federal government confirms abscondment of Binance executive, files tax evasion charges. For more updates, political analysis, and many more, kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Thanks for watching.